and welcome back to Corey Loses for the continuation of our Fall of the Republic 1.3 preview playthrough as the Galactic Republic. In the last episode, we took this space over Hypori, fought off some CIS attacks, but then, unfortunately, as we were invading Hypori, there was a crash, but we are back now. We're going to do it properly, with hopefully fewer crashes, hopefully 0 crashes, but we are also about to be attacked by the Commerce Guild at Sereno up north, so Tarkin has been moved back into position. We have the Mandator ready to move in on Raxus as well. Once we have this, that's the Mandator is going into the CIS capital region. But we are going to do our major clone assault on Hypori. Let's get a scouting field base. Send some of you over there. Because we're mostly going to want to come up this way. But not exclusively. If we can get into the back of the base that way, that'd be cool too. But the victory point is up there. Let's get some speeders. They've got to have either some steps or crabs or something. Okay, that's a lot of stuff back here, which might mean we're in better shape up here. They can only come one direction at a time. Well, Marcus? Alright, take cover on that. We don't... Alright, I was afraid that was a crash for a second. That was very scary. Let's actually send the Barks up here. This whole rear section is just going to be trying to defend. Well, this is where we're going to mostly advance. Okay, Barks, you don't need to be that far up. There we go. Here we go. Bicycle is asking, is ground capped at 10 no matter how many landing zones you have? Yes. You can make it so that it can go higher, but that causes a lot of issues with the game. Particularly because there's only the 10 slots on the planet on Galactic level, so you start breaking UI slots that way. It just turns into a whole mess. EAW wasn't meant to have higher, and it doesn't work well with having higher. Alright, get out there. Take cover. You need to go there. Are they still alive? They are, in fact, all still alive. And these have all made it as well. Okay, we can start going into the back of the base then. And the front of the base. I think we've actually managed to kill most of the units, too. Okay, you don't wanna go too far forward. You wanna stay. And you wanna come up. I know the infantry have this now, but oh, that's still coming up. Still got over a minute that we need to hold that, because the CIS had it. Keep Gat. And we might even be able to destroy one of the structures. Some of the structures. How are you all? Get going. I guess I should go for the Gat first. No, they're both anti-vehicle, really, so let's go for the B2s. You're in here. That might be able to hit 2 structures there. The Persuader caused some problems on that. I'm not gonna lie, that was not ideal. Okay, ATT, you need to get in there. You need to get in there as well. Is that gonna clip it? Yeah, just barely hit it. Alright. Here we go. And I think we're about to take the victory point, too. There we go. So, we basically killed everything. Victory point just stopped us from having to kill the structures.
System control achieved.
Your faction has conquered all major shipyards. You may declare victory from the political options menu. So that is a new thing. So we have the option right now, if we wanted to, of declaring victory. But we are not going to do that. We're going to at least take the rest of the CIS planets. Because that's basically a house rule we've used for a lot of the campaigns, and it's something that a lot of players do as well. Once you take all the level 3 and 4 shipyards, you can... a lot of people just say, okay, now I've won. So now you have the option of doing that in-game. And there will be a few different options for victory conditions as well. Because then you can still get the feeling of having actually finished and get the stats at the end. You won't have the full conquest percentage, but that's the choice you made.
Adequately successful. You have performed satisfactorily today.
Do I have fighter support? All lights are green. Ready for takeoff. Weapons locking on.
We are going to lose all of our fighters and bombers to the Lucre Hulk.
Check your fire. Ready for command. Taking the offensive. Targeting computer online.
Yeah, this is a lot of missiles that we have, but we also have a lot of missiles, which means that we can get through the point defense, hopefully. Yeah. Especially when they're moving forward. If it was moving backwards, then it'd definitely be able to
Yes, General. Rockets away.
point defense away everything.
Clearing the skies. All lights are green. Preparing assault salvo. Stand clear.
Yeah, on to the next
Your actions
one.
have been successful.
You've got an interceptor on your captain
They
here.
have the recusants here? Yeah, just one, it looks like.
Battle stations. Ready for command. Main cannons charged. Receiving. Targeting computer.
You all just go together on this one.
Ready to deliver.
Come on.
Taking the offensive. Plot our course. Cruiser ready for combat.
Your actions have been adequately
Locked on
successful.
target.
You have failed to heed my warning.
How's that? That's most of the diamonds dead. There's just the one left.
All lights are green.
Cool.
Moving into attack position.
We need to send
I'm really looking
embassies
forward to getting the
to
first
help
Revenant's Revenge
convince
playthrough
others
going
of their
too.
wrongdoing.
We're getting close. Not quite ready yet, but we're getting there.
Focus fire on that target.
Ready for orders.
It's got a map. It's got a good chunk of ground and space units done. Not much in the way of heroes, but that can be done pretty quickly. It's all starting to come
You
together.
have performed satisfactorily today, Commander.
This is Bravo 4. Watch your flanks. Yes, sir.
Excellent shot.
Clear the area. I may be slow, but
Especially if more of the team can be
our forces have been working
convinced to do more of the cleanup on it as well.
Training weapons on target.
finish coding in some of the other units.
You handled that well.
Missile tubes loaded. Taking them out.
Even get some testing going to find the
Don't learn, do they?
how stuff plays.
I have fighter support. Cannons targeting.
They don't have any of the battle cruisers or battle carriers that the other factions had. I think they've only got this Ox Hulk. Kind of lame.
Our space stations and ground bases are the backbone of the galaxy's defenses.
Missiles locked on.
Not even enough lasers to ruin all the bombers that I sent at it?
It should be destroyed shortly. Sir, more fighters directly ahead.
Why can't you solo my entire fleet?
Rockets away.
Ultim
Captain
frigate
here.
reporting in.
Our hull is near critical. Surrendering to the enemy. Ready for command. About to blow. Stand clear. Yes, General.
Okay. So I said we'd be sending the Mandator into Raxus, but I might have lied about that. We might be going into Mygeeto and Mutalisk first with Palpatine, because he's hanging out up in the northwest.
Ready to deliver.
You expect congratulations.
Battle is ours.
Both of them are pretty stacked up for stations. I don't know that they have any units, though. I think the biggest stuff they have are Recusants. Oh no, we lost the CR90. Reinstall. Okay. I think here I want to upgrade those.
You have saved me time and resources.
It's only 140. Can I split off some of this? Doop, 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 doop. Send that whole stack in. We don't need everything defending this. We can send some more to help Palpatine. If I knew what I was doing, I'd be so good at this game. Clicking is hard. There we go. Okay, so we'll probably do like 1 and 1. May as well send the Mandator in now.
Construction complete. Building
that.
construction.
And we are in Araxis. There's Poggle. And I don't know that dude's name. So we basically got the CIS Remnant stuff, the holdouts. Their heroes are in. This is it's in space, but it is not Poggle. This is Gizor. I always call him fucking Poggle the Lesser. He's not Poggle the Lesser. Different person. Different bug. Chris Hardcore is asking, could you imagine that you and your mod team follow the example of BFME Reforged and develop Star Wars Empire or Unreal 5? So yeah, aside from the fact that that's a very different skill set that you'd need, legally that would be a non-starter. That would get shut down basically immediately, so it wouldn't be a thing that's worth starting. For wannabe, like as handy as having EAW and another engine would be for cleaning up some stuff, it's not a thing we'd be legally able to do. Into Brazil, Boom and Zoom, Pete Dorito, Lauren, Screed, Arca 10s, Arca 10s.
I copy that. This is it.
They might even try to leave.
Moving into positions on your command.
Salutations, my lord.
Like, yeah, aside from, so like there's the legal element where it would get shut down like as soon as it's announced, but there's also the fact that like working in Unreal to essentially make the game from scratch within that engine is a very different skill set on top of being a lot of work, so we need a very different set of staff than we have now.
Concentrated fire station.
But the main thing is just like, yeah, it's not legal for us to do that. Would not be allowed to continue.
Sir, you got the captain.
You've got the captain.
Reinforcements of Beta Squadron reporting in.
This is Admiral Galactic.
That poor acclimator is not gonna live.
Secondary reinforcements standing by.
I was kind of thinking they'd try to retreat because they have the
Good to see you, my lord.
all the ground units, but it might be because the
Cruiser here.
heroes here. Oh no, I think that was changed.
Commander.
Got you on the car. Ready to commence.
But never mind. Ignore me.
Moving to attack. Heading for attack coordinates.
Commander. Your move, General. Sir. Commence flanking maneuver.
Ready for takeoff. No, sir.
Salutations, my lord.
Okay, we're gonna try to go in between
No,
Yes, General.
those goal ones with them.
Reading you.
And as the kind of weaker side, you can go up here.
good to see you, my lord.
Ready for takeoff.
We want to send all the fighters and bombers back to the shipyard because there's too many diamonds around here.
Doesn't stand a chance.
The diamond market has been saturated.
Yes, sir.
And I won't kill them in that case.
It's been too long.
It's taking
They
serious
will be
damage.
crushed.
Our
We
Quentin's
can
here.
all come up there.
What's the order? From behind.
Standing
Don't really
by.
need the
We might be small, but we pack a punch.
All power to the engine.
our own anti-fighter that much. You know what? Yes, we do.
We've got the captain.
We do.
What is it, sir?
Our Quentin's here. Our Quentin's responding.
They're on the station.
Good to see you, my lord.
And get those in. Because like all the bombers are gonna be going for Screed now. He doesn't need that in his life.
Yes, sir.
We'll have to pull some units out of this so we can use the
It's been too long.
Standing by.
use the Mandator in the next battle.
Got you on the car. Give me a target.
This is Admiral Yolano. Prepare for battle.
Your orders, General. I'm transmitting the coordinates to you now.
Salutations, my
We
lord.
might be small, but we pack a punch.
Sir, enemy
Target their laser
reinforcements have just appeared on long-range sensor. Sir, there's still Techno-Union ships in the area. Sir, sensors show a squadron of enemy starfighters heading awaiting your orders, sir. We need you to take them out.
You've got the captain.
That
Incoming!
trade port can die too. You have no shields left, but I don't think you have anything that's going to be shooting you anymore.
Cruiser responding.
So I don't think it matters.
Whatever it was they
The
were
bombers
looking
can go
looks
for the
like they
trade
already
port now
found it.
too.
Sir, give me a target.
And is Spirit Yoshino going to die? No.
Going to need you to hold the
Your
It's going to be
move,
okay.
Battle stations.
Ow! Was it something I said?
It's been too long.
Standing by. Understood. We're moving.
There's the diamond down.
Job.
Cruiser, standing by.
Get that other diamond down.
Captain here. Critical. Battle stations.
Here we go.
Sir, our concentrated fire
All
seems to
done.
be having an effect.
Launch the fighters.
Space Wilhelm screens.
I am a bit surprised at the
Cruiser ready for
recklessness of their
combat.
tactics.
We'll take the fight to them.
Salutations, my lord.
We need
I wonder how powerful the how powerful the Commerce Guild is right now. Like these guys are gonna retreat, but the ground is already full on the other planet. So it just means we're gonna be killing them all there. We will use the interdictor on the next one, but it won't be.
Heavy guns operational.
It won't impact how many ground units they have left. I'm gonna move them out just to make sure we can send the Mandator in.
Tactical battle imminent.
What is your name? You are Kendo Otho. You'd be a lot more useful on ground, not gonna lie. We'll see if we can take on an A6 in space. It's big. It is big. It's bigger than a fighter, so maybe it'll
Reinforcements.
maybe it'll stand up to us.
Sir?
Ah,
The enemy
Read.
is
We're on the
mine.
move.
Spirit. Star Destroyer wannabe. Boom and zoom.
Arquitins responding.
Petit Dorito.
Salutations, my lord.
Yes.
Don't leave me. LACs. DR9Ds.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they can make their way through some of those.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna try to actually click on that unit.
Targeting computer.
That's gonna be my next trick.
It's been too long.
Get your
We might be
power.
small, but we pack a punch.
Arquitens.
All batteries fire.
Do some of the smaller stuff.
Copy that, sir.
I'm probably gonna have to send them into the middle of the ground units.
Approaching up ahead.
Good to see you, my lord.
The Mandator's gonna take the gun platform.
I'm transmitting the coordinates to you now. Got advanced training.
You've got the captain.
Yes, Admiral.
And maybe we will check
Good
the
to see you,
charts.
my lord.
So I can satisfy my
Consider it
curiosity
done.
on Commerce
They
Guild
will
space
be
power.
crushed.
The CIS is basically 0%.
Intercepting.
Arquitins
Are you
here.
all using powered engines? You're not. Because guess what? You can go even faster. Or you can cause some lag and go slower. Like faster in-game, but slower in real life.
Cannons loaded.
Good to see you, my lord.
I think that's a relativity thing? I don't know. Is relativity just localized lag?
But we pack a punch.
They're losing reinforcements.
Focus fire on that target.
The operation has failed. Engines idling.
The universe needs
We
a
really
new
must
GPU
catch
in
up.
some places because all of them got
sir.
bought up by crypto miners.
They're in our sights. I'm hit.
Salutations, my lord.
Yes.
You've got the captain. Arquitins
Go
here.
over here. They're spreading out. They're like little cockroaches.
Light Corvette.
I'm on there.
Disgusting.
Standing by.
Reminding me of my
We might
kitchen.
be small, but we pack a punch.
There's one like right in the middle of everything.
Prepare for combat.
Endo's dead.
Critical.
You've got the captain. We're on the move.
Follow me.
We really must catch
Let's
up.
blow something up.
And then we'll probably be able to loop around
You know the
behind.
captain. There's too many of them. Course plotted.
So this one, I can actually just send Screed out that way. You can turn here,
What's your plan?
and Yolarin
I am a bit
on there.
surprised
Arquitins
at the
here.
reckless nature of your tactics.
For the Republic.
They do have their ion cannon, which is not fair because I don't have an ion cannon.
Air cruiser standing by.
It's been too long.
Nowhere to run.
Standing by. For the Chancellor.
Move out.
All right,
Arquitins
those
responding.
these.
They're everywhere.
Commander,
Take cover.
It's been too long.
Yes, General.
We have talked about, like some of us have talked about doing a game of our own in other contexts,
We
but
might be
it's
small, but we pack a punch.
if we ever did that, it wouldn't be able to be Star Wars. So there goes like most
I am
of
a
the
bit
audience in the
surprised
first
at
place,
reckless nature of your
We
tactics.
which makes it a much riskier thing to do.
The enemy is
And then just like
Yes, General.
the whole time thing,
You've got the captain.
having enough time to do anything other than what we're doing
Disable
is
their laser cannon.
difficult.
Disable their laser cannon. Standing by. Target their laser cannons.
Launch the fighters. Raise the shields.
It's been too long.
There's not much time
Like,
left.
How
I really wish I could have twice as many days
Designated
in a
target
week.
destroyed.
We might be small. but
That'd
we pack
that'd
a
help.
punch.
That'd be
You've got the
fantastic.
captain. Republic light cruiser responding.
we really must catch up.
There, all the structures are gone.
Arquitins here. Understood. We're
Then I might be able to do like my baseline workload.
It's been too long.
Sir, there's not much
They
time
will
left.
be crushed.
I'd get to like work on my beach
Consider
pod
it
and everything.
gone.
It'd be so nice.
Good to see you, my lord.
Yes,
Go
sir.
for walks
Knock it off. For the Republic.
or mod or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens when I get my coupon for 500 free weeks. Okay, so I'm gonna save before going into those planets. Okay, Vader, go and wipe people out.
Construction complete.
Or Delta Squad, go wipe people out. Why not? If we go entirely south... Alright, Vader,
Choose your reinforced
Delta Squad, and ATTE. Get the field base with the regular military one. And... artillery?
en route.
So we're gonna build a repair pad there.
Scorch good for engagement.
Guns ready.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
And we'll protect the landing zone with the field-based troops plus the
Back for more.
artillery. So
Turret constructed.
that's anti-infantry.
Why am I the only one with this?
That is Jawas.
Maintain position.
Let's get out of here.
That's repairs.
Rethink your strategy, sir.
What is it?
And the rest of you just go this way.
Need a hand, sir?
Your destiny lies.
Watch this.
Well, this is much easier to kill if we're all just standing here. Probably not the best use of the detonator.
Took a while.
Okay, they won't be able to get up through there if we've got the artillery supporting them as well. And then the heroes and ATTE can handle most of this.
Hugs and walk, commandos.
I'm gonna turn the Force Crush off,
Slice and dice, sir.
because I want him to Force Crush this. Oh, we have boss again. Okay, we're good. So you are on capturing landing zone duty. Vader, just go and kill all of them, and you guys can pretend to help.
I think there's bugs here.
Kill the zone.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
So they've got to have at least 4 of the Magnas, then. Alright, that's in. They're trying to come up that way. There's some speeders that came over the lake. Let's get another ATTE and clone troopers. Here, you get back. You want the turret to be able to help if it can. And UTAT EX 130.
Oh, we got it.
I guess I could have brought in the fleet so we get actual orbital support here. They don't have a shield or grounded space cannon. But I think we're fine. Okay, let's start moving these in. You're not supposed to be doing this alone. I'm not sure where the other units are. No, you're gonna crush that. Other Magnas, rather. Stay back.
Grenade thrown. Sitting charge. Maybe I'll just
I didn't get him stuck that time.
no terminal can match my lead Axor skills.
We'll do that. Vader, you have to do some deconstruction. Force Troca structure. Cut off all the ventilation shafts so it can't breathe.
Running off again, sir?
There has to be like a Jedi building somewhere. We have Jedi rocks. We have Mount Soro as well. If there's not a living house that became a Jedi somewhere, I'd be shocked. That's not the Star Wars I know about. But did we capture something? We must have. Okay. Just keep doing your tour of destruction. Everyone else can handle the rest. It'll be fine. Except for the whole magnet thing. Here, droids, just go get shot by the turret. That'll be fun for you.
Good. A sonic detonator. Can't wait to use this in the field.
There we go.
Hey, I didn't know Trinotians could fly. What's the holdup, boss?
Then I think there's at least one or two more Magnas. Okay, kill the last structure.
Ready for action, boss. Check your vector. Good job.
Over there.
Better come up with a plan.
Yeah, we got a bunch of droids then. No, you want this one. Vader.
My favorite, sir.
Okay, we'll kill those droids in. And then you can get it.
Ready, sir.
No, that's dead. That's dead. And we've got this side secure, so we can start moving up there. We don't have to worry about losing that landing zone. Vader's got the rest of the structures. The corporation, that is Commerce Guild office. Who are you? Okay. You can go up to this north one. We've got all the vision we can want from those areas. And you can kill the staff afterwards, because that's just kind of rude. Or the staff is all that's left after that. Now the staff is not all that's left. It is in fact dead. There are people in that.
I find your lack of
Run away. Zoom away? Not run. Well, you got it. You died. There we go.
No use trying to leave.
Definitely didn't crash on the first attempt. It all worked perfectly. Wait.
System control achieved.
And oh, we can already see everything. Already got that. Nope, not everything. Yeah, I do want to get a pro droid then.
Constructing unit.
Well, I guess we don't have a commander over here. So we can reopen the slot, maybe? I don't think we'll have time. That was a Krellian Corvette. That does not go on the ground.
Constructing unit.
Put the probe. And then Unilinster Magito. Oh, Magito.
Let's move this bucket.
Palpatine can do the same thing as Vader's doing on the other side of the galaxy.
They're already in place.
What is the... Ooh. This is a bit of a problem for the fleet I have. I guess not even the ACT carriers. Well, if we can get the front line of that. Better.
Starting my run.
The Eternity. We've got. Rightful Courage.
Preparing for hyperspace jump.
Windu's
Our
Blade,
Quentin's
the other one.
responding.
Don't
Republic
quit on
light
me.
cruiser responding.
On my
Ace
way,
Striker.
Commander.
Any
Right,
bad
sir.
decisions?
Moving out.
Jordan. We definitely don't want them retreating. So,
Issue a
Public
command.
Warlord, Star, Spirit of
Of course, Your
Fire.
Highness.
And then I guess we're gonna have to rely on the carriers after that too.
There's nothing we can't handle. Engaging drive thrusters.
They should at least be able to kill the TIE Fighter too.
Understood.
That Jaguar.
Your orders? Taking the offensive.
We'll have the Invincible
Go ahead, sir.
wreck the.
I have the target inside
Magnificent.
the com. Battle stations.
Fire for
Ready to
maximum
commence.
Maximum power to shields. Targeting.
Like the VSD is a VSD2, so we don't have to worry about the missiles getting shot down for that.
All lights agree. Negative, sir. Missile destroyer reporting in.
Target at maximum
Transmit orders.
Our Quentin's here.
Captain here. Locked on target. Nominal status. Ready for command. Moving into attack position.
Target their
Ready
laser
to
cannon.
deliver. Preparing assault salvo. Yes, sir. We should clear the area.
The bombers can go on to this side of the battle,
Your orders?
and they should be able to stay clear of those diamonds for most of the battle.
We've searched the side. This is the captain.
If we can like kill the diamonds on that
They
side,
might be small,
All
but
lights
we
are
pack a
green.
punch.
Ready for command. Stand clear.
Enemy has secondary reinforcements standing
Goes
by.
ahead.
there's gonna be a lot of
Aim out now.
fighters out of the captors. 'Cause those are all captors, I think. Yeah, there's one Auxilia. The rest are captors.
Sir, we need you to clear the area of all enemies. Got you on the comm. Sir, there's not much time left. Awaiting your orders, sir.
Well, the Dreadnought should be good for taking out the diamonds as well.
Captain here. Take cover! Missile destroyer ready to deliver. Targeting
You may as well stay on the
channels open.
Cusan as the farthest away from the diamonds. Keep the point defense
Let's blow
as
something
small a
up.
problem as we can.
Locking on target. Taking serious
Like we have enough in this area that them being on the cusp shouldn't be enough to stop it.
We're losing reinforcements.
Your orders? I'm out of control. Main cannons charged.
We're losing reinforcements.
Where is
Battle station overwhelmed.
nearest
maximum firepower.
Got you
Lyman?
on the comm.
I guess it makes most sense to try to take out the fighter base on those,
Taking the offensive. Cruising
especially for the ones that are exposed. Because we're gonna have enough problem flying through there with the bomb or with the diamonds, let alone the anti-fighter.
Captain here. Ready for attack orders. Enemy reinforcements have arrived. Reading you. Pull out.
Those are Gozantes.
What's the order? Air cruisers.
Okay, you can missile through that.
They won't escape.
Like, that's far enough from other support, and it's kind of moving towards us.
Go ahead, sir.
That's the fighter base down. Those. There's still one up on here.
This is the captain. Shields are at half power.
Carriers. Okay, that diamond is flying right into us.
Serious damage.
We can kill that pretty quickly. Oh, they have an ion cannon too. That's not good.
Vectoring to the enemy.
I guess, did that hit the
All
Invincible? Is
stations
that what
ready for
happened?
command.
Ready.
Ready to deliver.
Our Quentin's here. Our Quentin's responding.
Yeah, our fleet comp is not good for this. And it's probably the same as what they're going to have on the other two.
Yes, General. Attack formation. Sir, multiple enemy squads heading towards us. They're in our sights. Need you to hold them off.
They haven't had a chance to build much bigger recently.
Got you on the comm. My shields are gone. Battle station.
Hit that rather than shooting through.
Transmit orders.
Standing by.
Operation has failed.
Do we have anything else we can bring in? No, just a CR-90.
Squadrons at half
Which is
strength.
not going to help against the Gozantes or the Diamonds.
There's too many of them.
Ah, you can't shoot down all the invincible missiles if it doesn't have any left. If I had to choose some hard points to be off it right now, honestly, that's not bad.
Moving into attack position. Signal coming through. They won't survive the day. Starting my run. Yes, sir. Enemy units approaching from behind. Watch your flank. Captain here. They've got advanced training. Enemy forces.
We're still in the
Locked on
middle.
target.
Here, stay on that.
Sir, all your squad mates are being destroyed. They're all around us.
Most of these are kind of hurt. But all of ours are super hurt too. All of our ships.
All lights are green here.
Destroyer reporting.
Those poor ships. Look what they've done to them.
Ready for command. Preparing.
We still have a good amount of fighters and bombers that have managed to avoid the clustered diamonds, at least.
Stand
I
clear.
think it is best if we try to just take them all down.
Tearing us apart. And you'll come on. Them out. Ready to deliver. Main cannons charged.
I don't know.
Breaking comm silence.
That's probably a terrible idea, because that is a full recusant. I don't know why I was thinking that was damaged as well, but it's not.
It's taking serious damage.
At least the captors are all basically gone.
Reading you.
Destroyer here.
Up to the
Holding
sky.
fire for maximum effect. We've got them on scopes.
Okay. Yeah. Kill the captors.
Nominal status.
Just always kill captors.
Vectoring to the enemy. We're outnumbered. Battle stations. Good shot. Yes, sir.
Bombers can stay there, and as long as they're in this area, they're safe from the anti-fighter, but they're not as safe from these fighters. So let's get that in the back.
Our vector packs will regenerate us.
It's gonna be dead in a second.
Captain here.
I think we've lost one of them. No, did we only have 5 to start with on the map?
Sensors are being jammed. Locked on target. Radio channels open. Reading you. Job without our protection.
Okay, this is right in the middle. We do still have some missiles coming out of these ships, so having this diamond down is, I think, worth it. Even just the protons from the Venator being able to come through, that's worth the damage. Because if they're just going to sit right on us, then they're not going to be able to dodge. We can take them out pretty quickly.
All your squad mates. Battle station.
Those can go pretty quickly.
Your orders? This is the captain. Locked on target.
I really thought this would be in more damage than it is, but I guess there were enough weapons removed from the captors that it's just the recusant that's going to be a problem for it.
Lights are green. Down.
Which also doesn't have shields, so we can
Nominal status.
stop that too.
What is it, sir? Captain here. Ready for
Here we
command.
go. So many dead diamonds.
Taking the offensive.
Diamonds are for like 20 minutes at best.
Moving into attack position.
They're not lasting forever.
Enemy is right behind you. Vectoring to the enemy. Holding position.
Can these Y-Wings get to the Golan? A lot of these are double squadrons too. That's like 14, 15 squadrons of Y-Wings.
Reporting.
But they did a lot better at killing the captors with all the diamonds around than I thought they would there. We just need to make sure that we can kill a few of these diamonds on the way out with these ships.
Let's move this bucket.
Let's get them moving.
Your orders?
You don't have engines. A lot of you don't have engines at this point.
Yes, General.
But some of you do. Those of you that do, hopefully get over there still.
Choose your reinforcements.
We can't take.
Reading you.
Our vector packs will regenerate us.
All rights agreed.
Missile destroyer.
Yeah, you can move more.
This is the captain.
That's what.
Our engines
There are
on
3 diamonds back here still.
Incoming transmission from the command center. The battle.
I think we're gonna go straight for the shipyard. Because there will still be some diamond reserves.
We're being
Got you on
overwhelmed.
the comm.
We're outnumbered.
Missile destroyer reporting in. Give me a target. Ready to command.
There's definitely some Gozantes to kill.
Standing by.
I'm transmitting the coordinates to you now.
Ooh, are they going towards the fleet? If they are, then these can stay here. Alright, nice.
All stations ready.
Did you mean to click us?
Our reinforcements are taking casualties.
Where's that CR-90? Come back.
They're losing reinforcements.
Captain here. Battle station.
I forget if I talked about it in the Imperial playthrough or this one, but the
Reporting.
Reading you.
the anti-fighter that comes from the structures is going to be reduced a little bit, like the extra units.
Sir, this is First Squadron. We're
Ready for command.
here.
We might be small.
Because with the changes to bombers, having them like not just run over the bases is good, but there were a few too many
This is the captain. Missile
that we started
destroyer
off
here.
with.
Issue a command.
Awaiting orders.
Course plotted. Missile destroyer reporting in. All stations ready.
There's too many of them.
Alright, there are a few Munifexes doing some damage in this area,
Full stop.
and a good amount of bombers.
Incoming.
Missile destroyer here.
Multiple enemy squads.
We need to make sure we have heavy enough weaponry
Status. Vectoring to the enemy.
getting those. We don't want to just hunt them down with lasers. It goes on tees.
Star destroyer standing by.
Missile destroyer reporting in.
Sir, we've lost you on the sensors. We'll hold this position
This is
until
the
you
captain.
return.
All stations
I'm actually going to turn you around.
Transmit orders. Aye.
We're still getting ripped apart by a lot of these bombers now. Do we have another anti-fighter? Well, we have...
There's nothing we can't handle.
We have more fighters we can have. Or we can put in.
What is it, sir? Missile destroyer here.
Okay, you're gonna go in and help the bombers. Back here, it's more just a matter of tracking down these bombers.
Awaiting your orders, sir. Missile destroyer reporting in.
Yeah, I think we've lost everything we're gonna lose at this point.
Your orders?
Like to the bombers.
No, sir. Sabotage the can't do that.
There's still some valuable labs there.
Hold your position.
Please get on there.
Objective acquired.
Yes, Admiral.
Good work.
All stations ready.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Initiating combat protocols.
Take the shot. Holding position. Bail out. I repeat. There could be trouble. Bail out. Weapons
All
locking
lights
on.
are green.
I don't know what else you're gonna do over there.
Engaging.
Got you on the comm. Our lasers are down.
That's a valuable lab.
Standing by.
You're gonna go get that.
Captain here.
And you fighters, get the other valuable labs.
Bail out. I repeat. Bail out.
We'll have to go over to the ground units too.
There's still Techno-Union ships in the area.
Hitting us.
Enemy units approaching.
Ready for command.
The bombers will survive better now that there's other stuff for those to shoot at too, so that's good. But
Destroyer reporting.
you've managed to stay alive.
Standing by.
Go find some of those. So Julian, what are you supposed to do?
Might be small.
Basically you take over the galaxy and do space and ground battles in Star Wars.
Yes, sir. I recommend we deal with them first. They're all around
All
us.
lights are green. Missile destroyer reporting in.
Got the captain.
There's a galactic mode, space mode, and a ground mode.
All stations ready.
Yes, Commander.
Our acquaintance here.
Right now we are at the end of a campaign as the Republic.
Targeting enemy. Ready for command. Me? charged.
My shields are gone. Sir, this is for squadron.
There's too much anti-fighter that can just focus on the bombers here.
They already found it.
Radio channel. Missile destroyer reporting in. They won't escape. Your orders? All stations.
Needed more combined arms.
We have a look.
Pilot, watch your flanks.
Reading you.
Well, we cleared out the bombers that were gonna kill our stuff.
All lights are green.
You guys gotta come there. Bombers, you can go back on the shipyard. It's fine.
We've lost our launch pad. Moving into attack.
They'll survive.
Awaiting your command.
Sir, we've searched the site. The entrance should be open momentarily.
Transmit orders. Your orders? This is the captain.
Standing by.
Cannot do their job without
Disable their
protection.
laser cannon.
All lights
The Golan could destroy the Invincible
stand clear.
if we
We might be small,
We
but
need
we
you to
back
clear
up.
the
don't get this stuff over there fast enough.
Got you on
I'm gonna start sending some of these over to
Watch your flanks.
the ground units though too. Or I don't need to do that because I can just do
Ready
this.
to fast the enemy. Engaging drive thrusters. Where are we headed?
The upside of losing units, I guess.
Ready for command.
Whatever it was they were looking for, it looks like they already found it.
Missile destroyer here. Oh, no. Ready to deliver.
You've got the captain. Understood.
You
We're
can
moving out.
fly it over. You play it online. There are skirmish modes you can play online. Most mods don't support
Still techno-union ships
Galactic
in the
Conquest
area.
multiplayer, but you can do that in base game.
Take off.
We're playing a mod here,
Plot our course.
and most people play the game with mods at this point.
Battle station. All lights are
Some mods kind of support the Galactic Conquest multiplayer, but honestly, I don't think Galactic Conquest multiplayer is ever really that good.
on target.
Skirmish is fun.
Ready to deliver.
Single player Galactic Conquest is like the main
Got you on the com.
game mode.
Nominal status. Stations ready. Initiating combat protocols.
That's where you go through the galaxy, do all the space and ground battles for each planet.
Commencing attack on gun tower.
All lights are
All right, we've done it. We're good.
ready for command.
Everything's dead.
Missile destroyer here.
I am a little bit more worried about attacking
Ready to deliver.
mutants now, though.
Position. Safety check.
Come over there, because that's not. You're not going to be able to do this. Come on.
Enemy reinforcements have arrived.
Captain here. Your
I
orders.
think we need to get in range so that the turbo lasers can help on that. Or well, the bombers did help there.
Let's move this bucket.
Distracted the point defense. But when you're being chased by two other bomber squads and you're flying at an anti-fighter
Plot
ship,
our course.
not going to be the best
Missile
option.
destroyer reporting in.
Okay, and it's just that one. So
We've got secondary reinforcements standing by.
Battle is ours.
there we go. I will save before we go into the next one, just in case. Got way more losses than I was planning on there. Our fleet comp just was not built for that battle. Hopefully, if I do the exact same thing next time, it'll go even better with fewer resources.